Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. A look at the starting group for the match. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Carter in at the 5. Here we go. Lou Dort out there with Irving. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's Mourning, and it's Nance in at the 4 spot. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball with Craig Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Zion Williamson. Holiday out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Mourning, and it's Nance in at the 4. And for Orlando, running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point. Now, here's Suggs. And yes, it's good. Suggs has got the first basket of the game for the Magic.
Displaying some solid body strength and balance. Jalen Suggs to the cup.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Suggs. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the inside. So explosive, so creative in the air. Nicely done, Larry Nance Jr.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Suggs throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And it's Suggs missing. Dort against Bain. Here's Nance. And the Nance slams it in.
Boy, Larry Nance Jr.'s athleticism is insane. The former dunk contest winner looking special.
And it's Orlando's ball. It's a three-point game. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
And Dort gets it to go.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Nance against Banchero. Over Nance. No good off the back of the rim. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Orlando trails by 4. Outside, Bain. Banchero in his hands. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Davis. Can you watch Paolo Banchero? GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Boy, if Rui Hachimura can consistently make three-point shots, he becomes that much more dangerous.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
What a smooth catch-and-shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. Pretty.
Hachimura's gone a perfect 2-2 from the arc. And he makes that one. Banchero's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Orlando trails by 8, and it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by Carter.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Orlando making some changes. Black comes in for Bain, and Jones subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Black with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's Banchero missing. Banchero's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. On the wing Nance to the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Magic, Goga Bitadze checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Howard in for Wagner. Orlando trails by 8. Outside, Jones, and the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue. That pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
He's looking for Bitadze and finds him. Pass to Black. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. No good. Richard with the ball. Got it up. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Leading by 14. And don't go away. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Dalton Connect. And it's Mourning in at the 4 slot. Jones, the best. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Connect with it. Jones covering. Offensive rebound. Mourning. No good with the layup. Orlando trails by 16. Howard in the post. He's guarded by Connect. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. And Isaac throws him down.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Out left to the wing. Halliburton for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
He's got a great swirl. That one almost dropped. Sprawling to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Banchero's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Bain comes in for Howard. Richardson is checked in for Anthony Black. And it's Suggs in for Tyus Jones. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. On defense, the visitors. Down low. And then Carter with the jam.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. lose every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
Holiday with the 3. Mourning kicks to Holiday. Lets it go with a three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And when you get inside like he did, that's when you have to locate the shooters on the perimeter.
Richardson outside. Suggs, screen on Pritchard. Richardson the pass to Carter. 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Count it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Connect. There's the three. Connects from three-point range. Connects got 6 points.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Outside, Bain. Here is Carter. Back to Bain. Carter dishes to Banchero. Takes the 13-footer. Nance with the rebound. Banchero's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Nance outside. Pass to Connect. Offline with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. And I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one misses.
And what you love about Bain is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Orlando trails by 14. Payton for 3. Another miss by Orlando. Holiday finds Nance. Halliburton for 3. They get it again. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Is Zion able to convert on that second chance opportunity?
46 seconds left in the first half. And the Magic with possession. Suggs passes to Carter. Now Suggs. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. Wagner's got his second basket.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Goes back up. Nance, no good. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And we've reached halftime in this one. Up by 12. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done is Rui Hachimura.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Well, 6'10" GA. Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Outside, Bain. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Bain likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Over in the corner, George. Yes. assists, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Magic, trailing by 19. So the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
For three, Nance. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando trails by 17. Here's Payne. The rebound by Nance. Here's Mourning. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
And both free throws good for Mourning. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Banchero outside. 50 move. Not going to go that time. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Dort. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Dort's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
It's good from long range. Dort's got 14 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Isaac's checked in for Banchero. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And if you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback, let your teammate run to it.
Pass to Pritchard. From the arc. And the three ball is good. He's got 6.
Boy, you get your shoulders square, you get shot ready and knock down the three. Make it look easy.
Outside, Suggs. Back to Payne. 1:05 left here in the third quarter. He gets that one.
Striking fast inside. Payne isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Connect. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Payne passes to Suggs. Wagner outside. Pass to Isaac. 5 to shoot. Back to Wagner. Shoots it. Isaac misses. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Halliburton missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
It's Connect on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over?
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Davis. Dalton Connect is out there with Towns. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Batadze setting a screen for Banchero. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Excellent work in the screening role. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
And it's good, 2 points.
Caught the defense sleeping and sets up a wide open shot.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Banchero against Towns. Here's Batadze. Richardson outside. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. The kick out to Towns. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And again, it's the magic from deep.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Connect. No good. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
It's Connect on the wing. Trains the three-pointer.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Batadze, a screen on Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in. Richardson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Towns for 3.
Anthony
That
Towns.
falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Richardson kicks to Black. Batadze, a screen on Towns. And it's Banchero missing.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
And it's Connect in the corner. Halliburton for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, you better expect a steady diet of three-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
And it's Orlando's ball. Pass to Black. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter of this one. For 3, Richardson. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Now Pritchard. Left side, Halliburton. Back to Pritchard. A deep 3 from Towns. Rebound by the Magic. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Way to attack there and disengage the contact.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Magic.
First free throw is good. Orlando making some changes. Hans Wagner's checked in for Black. Bain comes in for Richardson. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Tyus Jones. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Hachimura. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
Bain finds Suggs. Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
That man has a family.
30 seconds left in the game. Pass to Kneppel. Back to Halliburton. To the left side wing. Now here is Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. And Davis can't get it to go. Banchero dishes the Suns. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our great crew, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now, our player of the game, Lou Dort. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So here's Miami's starting group. Wiggins in the front court along with Adebayo. Hero out there with Norman Powell. And it's Ware in at the 5. Lou Dort out there with Halliburton. Then there's Mourning. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Williamson in at the 3 spot. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Hero scanning the floor. Goes up to the stripe. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. It's Dort on the wing. Here's Ware, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Good to see Powell moving the ball like this. I mean, we know he can score, but choosing that time to set up a teammate, well done, dying there.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Hero. Launches it. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Nance with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic.
That's good by Hero.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And the dunk by Mourning.
Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down hard.
Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Halliburton on the wing. And Nance kicks to Dort. Halliburton on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Adebayo with the ball. Dort covering. Pass to Powell. Inside. From the dunk by Powell.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
So Clark, when you think about the league's natural scorer, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with to get you in transition, mid-range game, shooting three, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
Carries it from three-point range.
When you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Adebayo against Williamson. Outside, Hero. 6 to shoot. Wiggins kicks to Hero. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And saving his guys, Hero didn't fret, stayed under control and able to get that one to go.
Connect with a wide open look. Gets it from three-point range.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Miami trails by 9. Adebayo down low. Working on Williamson. It's stolen by Adebayo. Took him no time at all on that one.
Oh, nice job by Adebayo. Just hits the brakes and pops that one home.
Williamson left side. It's Connect on the wing over Wiggins. And finally drops after rolling around the rim. Connect's got 5 points so far.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Now where? Morning is some nice D. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From outside the arc, and Connect gets it to go. He's got 8.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
Miami trails by 12. Powell the pass to Hero. Pass to Wiggins. 1 second left, and the jumper falls for him.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Up 10, and back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring. They'll be outworking them on the board for that entire first quarter.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Mitchell, also Terry Rozier out there. And it's Jaquez in at the 4-man position. Mitchell, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Now Pritchard. Still scoreless. It's Connect on the wing. Off target with his 3. Miami trails by 13. Jaquez with the wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Over in the corner, Pritchard. Hands it from downtown. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Williamson against Hero. On three-pointer, Wiggins. Miami no good on that time either. Wiggins has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Connect. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebound.
And here's Rozier, who brings it up for the Heat. In the second quarter, held scoreless. So off the run, Zion Williamson cracks the miss. Pass to Connect. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. Connect's got 11.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Connect. I mean, his main role out there is to knock down 3, so you've got to try to keep him from getting those opportunities.
Now, here's Rozier. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Jokic. Powell kicks to Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Dort for the 3. offensive rebound. Back to Pritchard. A three. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. He's got 6.
How sweet is that feat? Great inside-out ball movement there.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call time out. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Terry Rozier. Now, Hero. 6 points for him. Adebayo with the bucket.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes to play. To the left wing. There's Williamson with the three. Miami grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Wiggins has got his second basket of the game.
And that's a comfortable spot for Wiggins. He has a great feel for that corner three.
Here's Dort. And they wasted no time getting those 2 points back.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, Hero. Here's Ware. Heat moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pulls up on the wing. Halliburton, no good.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
A three-pointer. Wiggins, no good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Williamson is screen on Powell. And it's Williamson missing. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
And it's Davis missing. Baseline J on the way. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it back.
Checking in for your home team.
Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. A dominating first half of basketball. So far, it hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. See if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Lou Dort with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Halliburton is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Williamson. Then there's Mourning, and it's Nance in at the 4 spot. And for Miami. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. And it's Hero into the point guard.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Now, Hero, 8 points for him. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo against Nance. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Good on the three-point shot. George got 17.
Looking dangerous from deep.
Now a timeout called by Miami. George gone 6 of 7 so far. Boy, he's making it look easy here, isn't he? Back to Hero. The three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George, no good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Takes it from 10. Williamson with the block.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows.
Fierce play inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Halliburton passes to Williamson. Here's George. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. Have not stopped.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint. Refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
For Miami, they've gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
And so here is Miami. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Hero's got 11 points.
And savvy play by Hero, using the pull-up jumper to catch the defense off guard.
The offensive rebound. Morning shot is good.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Heat. Hero, no good. Left side, Nance. Pass to Halliburton. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Here's Morning. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And with his power and size, Morning can be a headache to defend. Point proven there with him drawing the foul.
That free throw good for Morning. And Miami making a change here. Rozier's checked in. And both free throws good for Morning.
And you gotta love the fire that Morning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Holiday against Rozier. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Taking off the moment he sees his opening. That's an opportunistic play there.
Back to Pritchard. So the wing on the left. Here's Morning. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Using his size to get defenses to foul him. The big man, Alonzo Mourning, doing good work there.
A different look for Miami. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Mitchell in for Norman Powell.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
That's a 2 from Rozier. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 3-pointer. Connect. No good. On the wing, Rozier. Shoots over Connect. And it's Rozier missing.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell passes to Rozier. Lachey. And Davis pulls it down.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And they hit it back. And Adebayo throws it down. 6 seconds left in the third. Holiday, the pass to Pritchard. Fires from deep. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in point guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Towns is out there with Connect. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Holiday, and it's Davis at center. Now, here's Rozier. On the top of the key, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
And Davis gets it to go.
What determination on the board. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
Here's Hero. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. To the middle. The kick out to Holiday from downtown. Nailed from three-point land. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
This isn't a shot Holiday will pass up. He's a reliable three-point shooter.
Rozier the pass to Jovic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, you can't go soft to the basket when he's around. I mean, he had no problem. That was an easy denial for him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. Both teams will make substitutions
on the court.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And he's good on the three.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now, here's Adebayo. And the shot falls short this time.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Just 5 to shoot to the inside. Here's Ware. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Over to the left wing. Hachimura. Cracks in the tray.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now, Hero. Foul outside. Lets it go. Again, the miss by the Heat. Hero's gone 5 of 13 from the floor. That's below 40%. Right side Davis. Towns, the pass to Pritchard. The tray. Good, it is. This was the time.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here are the Heat now. It's blocked.
I like how Hachimura made himself big protecting that paint.
Carl Anthony Towns, and that's good. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hero gets to Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Powell. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. It's stolen by Pritchard. Where? Good.
Going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Beyond the arc. Wiggins with some nice D. Hero with it. And so the home crowd turned it to a win. And the outcome of this one was never a doubt.
And what, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they
Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports, bringing you tonight's game. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here's SGA. LeBron outside. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Portis.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Deckers. Now here's Durant. Pass to Jokic. LeBron trying to free himself up. Jokic, no good. Here's Beckers.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
And here is Curry. Lets it go from 11. That one doesn't go. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's has the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Curry. That shot off. Here's Beckers. James the pass to Curry. And stolen by Vassell. And they're on the break. Here's Becker. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This team trusts Portis to make those saves. Cleaning the offensive glass and then using his size to get a bucket.
Now Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic. SGA kicks to Curry. Launches a three. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. SGA surveying the defense. Durant, no good. Here's Beckers from past the arc. It's hauled in by LeBron. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
Now here's Curry. This one for three. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Here's Beckers. Fires for three. And Curry pulls it down. Down low. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded.
And the basket by Beckers.
Nice job by Beckers to hit the three. It's an important shot for her team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Mourning sends it back.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
Offensive rebound, and Mourning throws it down.
Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now here's James. Shoots over Portis, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Curry.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
Pass to Becker. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown.
The range Beckers has is just unreal. That shot was from another area code.
Now SGA. With the drive. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Oh, that was a great read from her. That's some terrific team chemistry.
Curry passes to SGA. Inside, and the dunk by James.
Yeah, the vertical skill there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
James has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Here's Becker. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Timeout. An outstanding transition player when Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack. Good luck trying to contain it.
Here's Beckers.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jacks up a three. Cranes the three-pointer.
Wait, did you see her range? That's no run-of-the-mill three-point shot.
James outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 8.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
James has gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Portis is out there with Connect. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. Then it's Holiday. And it's Murray in at the 2 spot.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds a few times.
Oh, here's Edwards. Pass to Jokic. Here's James. And he lays it straight in. He's got 10.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to
stop that.
For three, Murray buries the long-range jumper. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Now here's James. He's got 10. Going inside and finished off by LeBron.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
40 seconds left in the first. Here's Connect. And it's off from three-point range. In the corner, it's James. The three-pointer, no good. It's Connect on the wing. He's guarded by Williams.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
Connect's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Holiday looking over the floor. Connect. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. They lead by 3 and will return shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
And Richard out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Connect. And it's Davis at the 5.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And on the way from Irving for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Absolutely ready. And they put the ball in his hands, and he's able to finish.
Back to Murray. Three-pointer, Pritchard sinks the triple.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Substitution on the court.
Pritchard against SGA. Outside Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on George.
Yeah, you have to challenge Edwards inside without foul. That's not easy to do.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number 1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
And here's Jokic. After DeJounte Murray was able to get the triple. It's good. KD's got his first points in this one.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
And Davis on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Shot from the top of the key. And Pritchard pulls it down. Murray for 3. They get the rebound. No good on that one. Durant kicks to SGA. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. SGA's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we've seen Shea take a lot more threes in recent years. Shows you how much confidence he's gained in that shot.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Dort. It's Davis on the wing. Now Pritchard fires from way outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Pritchard's got 9.
And that was deep. But, hey, he shows how confident he is taking those shots.
Pritchard's got all of his threes to trump for him. 3 for 3. SGA with the bucket.
And when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Murray's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Jokic sends the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss by SGA. Jokic with the steal. A powerful flush by Durant.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
In the corner, Murray with it. Over Edwards. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when they're been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing like this.
Now Pritchard. After the missed 3 from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot game clock separated by 5. And Davis gets it to go.
It's always a good sign when the 3 is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And the first half is now in the books.
The visiting team.
They lead by 12. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change some different looks.
Here's Alexander. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss, and Portis throws it down.
This team trusts Portis to make those saves, cleaning the offensive glass and then using his size to get a bucket.
James, no good. Pass to Murray, fires the 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Here's Durant. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Pass to Murray. It's Dort on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dort's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Here's Becker. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. And Stan, an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
What strength by Becker's refusing to let the physical defense affect that shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, what you love about Paige Beckers, if you need her to be a scoring guard, she's got you. But Beckers can also be your playmaker. So you have the best of both worlds.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout.
Start it.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Curry against Pritchard. Here's Williams. Good work there as it goes.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
They've got Curry. Williams is out there with Jay. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Murray out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Dalton Connect. Then there's Davis, and it's Williamson in at the foresight. At the elbow, Jokic. 5 to shoot. Here's LeBron. The shot from the low post is good. LeBron's got 14 points for the game.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
We got Gilgeous-Alexander. James is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Curry. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We've got Dalton Connect. Peyton Pritchard out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Williamson. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Curry. Jokic against Davis. Jokic with the bucket.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
Connect. No good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Drills it from outside. He's got 12.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Connect. Oh, and he just left it. Buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Irving. They've got Nikola Jokic. Edwards is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Durant in at the 4. Irving can't get it to go. Holiday dishes to Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And it's 9 points right now. Here's Hachimura. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Great job by Hachimura to not lose his concentration. Boy, he plays with great focus and energy.
James Harden, he's checked in for Edwards. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Jokic kicks to Irving. There's the triple. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And look at Davis driving in with aggression and taking it right to the rack for the jam.
Davis has gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Here's Irving. Pass to Williams. And good that time.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
To the paint. And it's Davis with the jam.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
Davis has gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Harden the pass to Jokic. And here is Irving for 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Davis up top. Jokic defending. From deep. And it's Davis missing. Irving with it. Picked up by Davis. And Davis sends it back.
Come on now. You got to bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
Irving's shot is good.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Holiday dishes to Davis. And he drives in. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Irving. Here's Harden. Harden with the step.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
And it's Davis at the elbow. It's held in by Jokic. 1:51 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And once he gets ahead of steam, clear the way because he is going all in.
It's Connect on the wing. The 3 from Davis. It doesn't go either for Davis. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, nice ball movement. Credit that outstanding pass to the open man.
1:31 left in the 4th. Outside, Davis. Here's Hachimura. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive line.
Here's KD. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Yeah, good touch on the inside shot. You don't want to overpower that.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
His goal is to make an impact all over the floor. Irving can be a headache from mid-range.
Here's Davis. And he makes good on the layup.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Irving kicks to Williams. Durant against Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Williamson with the block.
Yeah, Williamson is good at owning that airspace around the rim on either end of the floor.
And here's Davis for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, showing the touch from range. You know they want to hit those to spread out the defense and open up lanes to the basket.
Irving drives in. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Holiday with it. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game.